But I found over the years the school got easier to teach. There seemed to be a more, an easier approach to teaching your school, with School of the Year and things like that.
The only thing is you do have to send them off to boarding school, but that's wrong when people say, oh, you lose them when they go to boarding school, but you don't. They're just dying to get home again to do all the things that they like doing at home.
I came out as a governess 20 years ago and worked for my husband's cousin, and then I spent about 8 months out here, and then I went back to Brisbane because it wasn't really my plan in life to live out here. And I went back to Brisbane for a couple of years and then decided I could.
I'm from New Zealand actually. Met my husband on the first night he arrived in New Zealand and corresponded for about 18 months, and I came out here and saw it. Should have kept going, but I stayed. Yeah, it was hard. It really was, because I was on an isolated place. I didn't have a telephone for 18 months, no electricity for about 12 months, mainly due to not being many electricians about, so we had to just sort of wait our turn. Yeah, it was lonely, yeah, but you get over it.
Yeah, so the phones have been a great improvement as far as communication. Roads have been a big improvement too, and also we have a plane, so that brings you a bit closer at certain times when anybody dies or anything like that. You just feel so much closer rather than feeling so much isolated.
Mostly your life revolved around your work on the property, or things like going fishing, which was enjoyable, fishing for yellowbelly or catching yabbies, things like that, picnicking with the children.
I have the internet. I do email my children who live elsewhere in Australia, so we're not behind the times. But it was through my teaching my youngest child that I learnt to use a computer, so we learn skills as well while we're teaching our children.
We have lost one son. He went to Cunnamulla to a bachelors and spinsters ball and didn't get home from there because they had an accident coming home, a car accident.
We had another boy that nearly drowned, and we revived him. So there's, and then we've had head injuries and things like that with kids from different motorbike accidents or something like that. So there's been quite a lot of accidents, and we have survived and done all those things, but it does play havoc on your nerves, I must confess.
You'd see in the south a big red lot of dust rising, like a big cloud coming, and and you'd run around and close up all the windows or whatever, but a lot of the houses, only ours did anyway, only had gauze on verandas, not windows that you could close up, and in it would come about 1 inch or 2 inches thick of sand, and you'd spend about 2 days getting it all out again. It was